Hi, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Alzbeta Donovan, and today I'm gonna show you how to make a couple of shakes and a delicious chocolate cinnamon balls. The main ingredients for the shakes is nut milk, and we also use it in desserts. So let's start with making some nut milk, and I'm gonna show you how I prefer to make my nut milk. So for the nut milk, we always use soaked nut. I prefer to use soaked almonds and soaked cashews because the cashew gives it creaminess, but you can also just use almonds. Also, you can use macadamia nuts, but macadamia nuts are a little bit pricier than cashews and almonds. To soak the nuts, you just put them in a bowl and just add some water and just cover and let it sit overnight. In the morning, you just drain the water and put the nuts in your blender. Actually, I used 1 cup of almonds and 1 cup of cashews. It depends how much milk you're gonna make. This is gonna be probably about 5 to 6 cups, and it's gonna last 2 to 3 days. You can always use half a cup. It's your personal choice. I'd like to put some coconut water in my nut milk. I prefer to use young coconuts because the meat is soft, the water is really sweet. Or if you don't feel like chopping coconuts, then just go to the market and they already have fresh, raw coconut water. Make sure you strain the coconut first. I already have a bowl and a strainer. Just go ahead and put this on the side. Now, add a little bit, like I would say like 1 cup of coconut water. It's always better to use less water, then you can always add more if the texture is too thick. Because once you use too much water, then again you have to soak nuts and you have to add more nuts, so it's safer to start with more nuts and less water. Then you add a pinch of salt, then a little bit of cinnamon, this much, or you can add more, it depends how you like it. If you love cinnamon, you can add more. Then just a tiny, tiny bit of cloves, like this much. And nutmeg, a little bit of nutmeg too, like this. All right, and now, I like to use vanilla beans. You can also get ground vanilla, but I like the beans. The beans come like this, unless you're using ground vanilla. And make sure you only use the inside of the beans. You don't use this thick part. I would use this much per milk. So cut it. Open it up, and then just scrape the inside. The outside is a little bit bitter, so that's why you don't want to use the outside of the vanilla bean. And just make sure you scrape everything off. I know it's going to be easier if you guys are using ground vanilla, but ground vanilla is not that easy to get. Again, if you prefer the milk to taste more like vanilla, then you add more vanilla. If you like it cinnamony, then you add more cinnamon. So grab this, the scraped part, and put it in the blender. There we go. We used cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, little bit of cloves, and vanilla beans. So now for sweetener, I personally prefer to use honey. I love raw honey. You can use dates, You can use any kind of natural raw sweetener of your choice. Depends how sweet you like it. Normally I put in 2 tablespoons of honey. Here we go. I like it sweet. All right, can add a little bit more. Never hurts. And that's all. That's all we need for the nut milk. Now you're ready to close the blender and just blend it. All right, let's taste it. The texture is perfect. That's really good. Wow. After you blend it, we have to strain the milk. To strain the milk, we need a nut bag. It looks like this. Grab a bowl and pour it in the bag. Tighten the top and just squeeze. And that coconut water really helped. It gave it a really nice and sweet taste. Here is our delicious nut milk. Let's taste it. This is delicious. And this is how you make your nut milk. To see how to make the shakes and the cinnamon chocolate balls, go to veganwitch.com. Thank you guys.